Namaste and welcome to India's largest quiz on sports and fitness. I am Naman Jain, your host for today's episode of Fit India Quiz 2023, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Let's take a look at the state where we are stopping by for this episode.
From the lush tea gardens to the majestic one-horned rhinos in the Kaziranga National Park, Assam is a visual treat to one's eyes. The state provides a haven for unwinding and relaxing, allowing visitors to take in its unique flavors and discover the art of mask making. Beyond the well-known attractions, Assam is dotted with a variety of hidden gems. Majuli, the world's largest river island, is nestled within this state. Assam boasts a rich literary heritage encompassing poetry and stories that have been passed down through generations. Sports have gained immense popularity among the people of Assam. Football is particularly revered, uniting individuals across ages and backgrounds. However, the traditional games of Assam, which have been popular since the Ahom dynasty's rule, hold a special place in the state's culture. Ancient structures like the Ranggar in Sibsagar were specifically constructed for the royalty to watch sports. Traditional Assamese games such as Taruwal Khel, Kar Khel, Rositana and Now Khel continue to be played by everyone everywhere. Athletes like Lavlina Borgohain, Hima Das and Shiva Thapa have represented the country on international stages. Now, let us turn our attention to the emerging young champions of the state competing today in this episode of Fit India Quiz.
4 teams, 3 rounds of quizzing, only 2 make it to the state final. Lot of numbers involved, but yes, these numbers are going to determine which 2 teams make it to the final. Everything depends on the points tally. Before we start with the quiz, let's meet the 4 wonderful teams. Team number 1, we have Abhinav and Arihana from DPS ONGC. Team 2, we have Ayush and Diya from JNV Sonitpur. Team 3, Abhigyan and Diptanshu from Gurukul Grammar Senior Secondary School, Kamrup Metropolitan. And team number 4, Prajwal and Mayank from APS Tezpur. All the best participants. May the best 2 teams qualify for the final. Here are the rules of round number 1.
It's time for the first round of the quiz. Get, set, go. In this round, each team, starting with Team 1, will have an opportunity to select a topic of their choice. Remember, once a team has chosen a topic, it becomes unavailable to the other teams. After selecting your topic, a question will be displayed on the screen without any options. You can answer directly and earn 20 points. However, if you are uncertain about the answer, there is no need to worry. You can opt to view the options. Once the options are revealed, you will have 3 opportunities to choose the correct answer. If you guess it correctly on the first try, you will score an impressive 15 points. On the second attempt, you will earn 10 points, and on the final try, you will receive 5 points. You will have 25 seconds to answer a question, whether or not you choose to view the options. There are no negative marks in this round and questions will not be passed to the other teams. This gives everyone a fair chance to excel. Let's get started and all the best.
3 rounds of quizzing in this Assam semi-final. The state has recently produced Lavlina Borgohain, an Olympic medalist and a world champion. Even in her boxing matches, she has to go through 3 rounds and has to be consistent. Similarly, these teams cannot slack off in any of the rounds. Round number 1, get set, go. You can either answer without options or go for them. Let's get started. Here is a grid of 6 topics. Surprise, yoga, sports history, lifestyle, local and sports equipment. Team 1 DPS ONGC, kick off this quiz. What are you choosing?
So we'd like to go with sports equipment.
Sports equipment, here's your question. Balls in which sport are about 21.8 centimeters in diameter, typically have 3 holes and weigh between 6 to 7.3 kg. Do you want options?
So we'd like to go with the answer of bowling.
You say bowling. What a start to the quiz. 20 points for saying bowling. You are very confident, team. Did you know about it? Have you played bowling?
Yes, I have played bowling before.
Okay. So have you been able to go for that full house? Or still not as
Yes,
good at
sir.
it? So to the malls, or do you play bowling professionally?
No, sir. To the malls. To the malls.
Okay, malls only. So that helped you. Observation is very key. From your daily life, you got this answer. Bowling fetches you 20 points. Oh, what a start to this quiz. This is going to be a high voltage clash. We are going to see big scores in this quiz. Team 2, JNV Sonitpur, the onus is on you. What are you choosing?
Sir, we can go through lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Here's your question on lifestyle. Which eating plan switches between fasting and eating on a regular schedule and is a way to manage your weight and prevent or even reverse some diseases? Quite the trend in the past few years. Do you want options? 18 seconds remain on the clock. Do you want options?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here are your options. Be quick. 5 seconds remain, team. First pick.
Sir, option number 2, intermittent fasting.
You said intermittent fasting on the very last second, team. You should not take such risks. You should have said the answer a few seconds ago. Keep this in mind in the remaining rounds. But intermittent fasting will fetch you 15 points. This is a warning to other teams. Quickly ask for the options if you are not sure of the answer and go for it. Nonetheless, 15 points to team number 2. Well done. Third question of round number 1. This will be for Gurukul Grammar. Team, sports equipment is done and lifestyle is done. What are you choosing?
Sports history.
Sports history. Let's dive into it. In which country did golf originate, with the first written record being James II banning the game in 1457 because it was seen as a distraction from learning archery? Looking for the name of a country. Do you want the options? The team is still deciding.
Scotland.
Scotland is the correct answer. 20 points without choosing the answer. 2 teams on 20 and 1 team on 15. Now the pressure is piling up on APS Tezpur. They have to go for the answer. They have to go for 20 or 15. Well done. It is indeed Scotland. The origination of golf has a lot of golf courses. Okay. So 3 topics are done. As we move on to the last question, APS Tezpur, what's your pick?
Sir, surprise.
Surprise! Let's surprise you. Which franchisee, winner of a Pro Kabaddi League title, plays its home matches at the Sri Shiva Chhatrapati Sports Complex? Big clue in the venue. Do you want options? I'm looking for a PKL team.
Yes, sir, we want options.
Here are your options. 16 seconds on the clock remain. First pick.
Sir, Puneri Paltan.
Puneri Paltan, why do you say so?
Sir, because we resemble the venue with Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex.
And you latched on to the hint. 15 points. So what a high scoring round. Sri Shiva Chhatrapati Sports Complex. That was the hint. Puneri Paltan, the recent winners of Pro Kabaddi League. They have been really good in the past few seasons. Well done, team 4 APS Tezpur. You will get 15 points. So at the end of round number 1, we have team 1 DPS ONGC on 20, team 2 JNV Sonitpur on 15, team 3 Gurukul Grammar on 20 and APS Tezpur on 15. This is going to be very tight. We have 2 rounds remain. Anything can happen till the last question. Before that, rules of round number 2, the second lap on your screen.
Welcome to the second lap. In this round, teams will pick their topics in reverse order, starting with the last team. Each question in this round will feature 6 images, out of which only 4 are correct. For every correct selection, your team will earn 5 points. However, be cautious. If you choose an incorrect option, your score for that question will reset to 0, and your turn will end there. If a team manages to select all 4 correct images, they will receive a bonus of 5 points. So when in doubt, it might be wiser to stop and secure the points you have. There is no passing of questions in this round. Each question comes with a maximum time limit of 45 seconds. so you'll need to be both quick and accurate. Good luck.
As we have seen in the other episodes, round number 2 can be very tricky. Teams can either go out the full house of 25 or end up on 0. But remember, even though the last round has a lot of points on offer, this round may make the difference because the teams are very close. It's 20, 20, 15 and 15. Teams, you need to have a good strategy in this round. Questions, as I said, are tricky. Here is a list of topics. Once again, we'll be going in the reverse order. So we have cricket, Olympics, motorsports, sports venues, athletics and surprise. We'll start with APS Tezpur. What are you choosing?
So we will choose cricket.
You will choose cricket, seems like your favorite. Here's your question. List the bowlers who have taken 4 wickets in 4 balls in a T20 international match. I'm talking about T20 internationals, 45 seconds on the clock.
So Lasit Malinga.
Lasit Malinga +5.
Rashid Khan.
Rashid Khan gives you +10.
Curtis Camphor. Okay. Curtis Camphor.
After a discussion, Curtis Camphor takes you to 15.
So quit.
You say quit? Okay, I can see that it's a safe decision from your end. What would have been your last answer had you not quit?
Mitchell Stark, probably.
You did not go for Mitchell Stark. It's good team number 4, or else you would have ended up on 0. As I said, you need to have a strategy in place in this round. Excellent decision. The correct answers for this, as you gave Rashid Khan, Curtis Camphor, Lasit Malinga and Jason Holder. The 2 incorrect answers are very illustrious name, probably the 2 best bowlers on the planet right now, Jasprit Bumrah and Mitchell Stark, but they haven't taken 4 wickets in 4 balls in a T20 international match. A good 15 to start off round number 2 shows the quality of this Assam semi-final. We are going to see an amazing final. Anyways, back to the quiz. Cricket is done. Gurukul Grammar team number 3, you have 5 topics.
So we would go for Olympics.
You'd go for Olympics. Here's your question. List the editions of Olympics in which India has won the gold medals in field hockey. Men's field hockey, we have won a lot of gold medals.
1928. 1928.
1928 Amsterdam +5.
1980.
1980 Moscow +10.
1948 London.
London +15. Lot of discussion ensuing. They can either go for 25 or 0. 10 seconds remain. Team, what are you deciding?
So quit.
You are quitting. You went on the same route as team number 4. What would have been your answer had you not quit?
1968 Mexico.
1968 Mexico would have brought you back to 0. This was when we had 2 captains and we had got a bronze medal. So these are all medal winning editions. But as you said, 3 correct: 1980 Moscow, 1948 London and 1928 Amsterdam. But the last correct answer for this is 1964 Tokyo under the captaincy of Charanjit Singh. Well done team, 15 points. No one is greedy for those extra 10 points. They want to play it safe. They want to maintain their position on the points tally before the last round. They know how important this round is. Question number 3 for team number 2, JNV Sonitpur. 2 topics are done. We are down with cricket and Olympics.
Sir, surprise.
Surprise! Let's surprise you, team. List the food sources that contain all essential amino acids. Very integral to our diet, amino acids. Get started.
Sir, eggs.
Eggs +5. 25 seconds remain. Are you going for the next guess?
Sir, soybean.
Soybean +10.
Sir, nuts.
Nuts brings you back to 0. You could have stopped on +10. Were you very sure about nuts, or was it just a guess?
Sir, it's a guess.
That guess has proved to be incorrect. You had started off with a great 15 in round number 1, but your score will remain the same in round number 2. For no points, give me the other 2 correct answers. Try to guess nuts is already wrong, or just give me the wrong answer, the other wrong answer.
Sir, milk.
Milk was correct. So the correct answers were eggs, milk, fish and soybean. You were sitting good at +10, but then your guess was incorrect, brings you back to 0. As I mentioned at the start of this round, it's either a high score or a 0. Moving on to the last question of round number 2. This is for DPS ONGC, who had started the quiz with a bang. Let's see if they can continue this momentum. DPS ONGC, 3 topics are left for you. What is your pick?
So go with sports venues.
Sports venues, here's your question. List the markings on a football field. Football field is the venue in question.
Corner circle.
Corner circle. That gets you 0 immediately. Your first guess has been incorrect, team. Had you not gone for corner circle, what would you have chosen? There are very easy.
Sir, 18-yard box.
18-yard box, yes, one of the safest guesses. Then?
So it was a penalty arc.
Yes, 18-yard box and of course penalty arc. And we have goal line and touch line as the options, team. You should have chosen something different. You could have gone for the most safest answers. Your first answer is a 0, which means that your score will remain on 20. So they started with a good answer, a fabulous answer in the first round, but no points for team DPS ONGC in the second round. Here's a look at the tally. We have DPS ONGC on 20, JNV Sonitpur on 15, Gurukul Grammar leading with 35, and APS Tezpur on 30. Still, all teams are off the mark. They are in the fray. 100 points on offer in the last round. Here are the rules.
In Do or Die, we introduce puzzle questions. When you puzzle, you have 2 choices. Play it safe to earn 10 points, or risk losing 10 points. Or take a risk to double the points, potentially earning 20 points or risking a loss of 20 points. If the first team to puzzle answers incorrectly, the question will be passed on to the next team on the buzzer. Before providing your answer, ensure you declare whether you are playing for the default points or opting for double points. This round can significantly impact your score, so be quick, smart, and confident.
Round number 3, Do or Die, the most exciting round, the round with the most number of points. Teams on the 4th place can go to the 1st place. We don't have winners in this semi-final. We have only 2 qualifiers. Okay? All 4 teams are very high quality. We don't know which 2 teams are going to make it to the state final. This is going to be a fantastic round. Question number 1 coming up on your screen. Hands on the buzzer. Which chemical produced by your body during exercise can make you feel happy and peaceful? I'm talking about a chemical. APS Tezpur has gone for it. Tezpur double or default?
Dopamine. Double.
Dopamine double -20. -20 is what you begin with. You are very fast on the buzzer, as you should be, but that's a -20. No other teams have gone for it yet. And after that blistering answer, which proved to be incorrect, we'll have to close this question. Teams non-competitive guess. It's not dopamine.
Sir, I think it's endorphin.
Gurukul Grammar, it is endorphin. Why did you not go for that answer? We have only 5 questions in this last round. Gurukul, why did you not go for the answer?
Sir, we were not sure.
You are not sure. Okay, you need to be sure in the further questions. I know you are on the lead. You are on 35, but 4 questions double by other teams can take them beyond you. Remember that? Okay, question number 2 on your screens now. Which Indian cricketer collaborated with Puma to launch an athleisure brand 1-8? Teams have been quick here. APS Tezpur once again. APS Tezpur double or default?
Sir, double. Virat Kohli.
Double?
Double.
Virat Kohli, the king you say, and the king is the correct answer. Virat Kohli fetches them 20 points. They took a negative 20 and they are back from where they started round number 3. Well done APS Tezpur. The other teams, I can see Gurukul and DPS ONGC had gone for it, but it is going to be milliseconds. The difference is going to be of milliseconds teams. You need to be quick in this round. Virat Kohli fetches them 20. They are back from where they started this round. And that's 30 points. Well done APS Tezpur. You have been very quick on the buzzer. Now, time for question number 3 on your screens. Here it comes. Which national day did the AFI commemorate on August 7th in celebration of Neeraj Chopra's historic gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics? Once again, it's APS Tezpur. APS Tezpur, double or default?
Sir, double. Sir, default. Default.
Double? Default?
Sir, default.
What's your answer?
Sir, National Javelin Day.
National Javelin Day, you went on default, but you get the 10 points. Why did you not go for double team? It was Neeraj Chopra, it was August 7th. What else could have been the answer? Tezpur, why did you not go for the double?
Sir, we were not extremely sure.
You were not extremely sure, but well played. It's been your round till now. You have fetched a negative, then a positive, and now a default 10. And that also means your bravery has been rewarded. 2 questions remain in this Assam semi-final. Going down to the wire, I had predicted it at the start. Scores are going to be great. All teams are of high quality. Let's see what happens in the last 2 questions. Penultimate question of this semi-final on your screens now. This football team based in Portugal is named after which explorer? A very famous explorer. The team is based out of Portugal. Gurukul Grammar has gone for it. Team double or default?
Since it's Portugal, we'll say Vasco da Gama. 20.
You said Vasco da Gama. You did not give me double or default. Still, it fetches you 10 points.
So
Explorer
we said
had
20.
to be Vasco da Gama.
So we told you, right?
So we told you 20 points after answering Vasco da Gama, 20
You
points.
cannot give me 20 after answering Vasco da Gama. Still, it's fine. A well-deserved 10 points to you. You should have told me double before. That's why I asked you double or default before the answer. Still, 10 points to Gurukul Grammar. And now you leapfrog APS Tezpur and move to 45 points. Still, I think if Gurukul Grammar don't disturb the scorecard, they should be through. But DPS ONGC, if they get a double on the last question, we might have a tie. And a tie means a super over. Here, it's a super question. Last question of this amazing Assam semi-final on your screens now. Which former Indian cricket captain statue can be seen at Kolkata? APS Tezpur once again. Team double or default?
Sir, default.
Default? And your answer?
Saurav Ganguly.
Why do you say Saurav Ganguly?
Sir, because he looks like Saurav Ganguly.
He looks like Saurav Ganguly. The bat is raised in the left hand. It is Kolkata of all places. Saying Dada fetches you 10 points and you reach your half century.
Yes.
In style, you can raise your bat. I can see them pumping the fists in joy. And you don't have a bat, but please raise a metaphorical bat in jubilation. You have made it to the Assam final with 50 points, and joining you is APS Tezpur. One last look at the tally. APS Tezpur topping with 50. Gurukul Grammar only 5 points behind at 45. DPS ONGC on 20 and JNV Sonitpur on 15. All teams were incredible throughout this quiz, but only 2 of them will make it to the state final. All the best to these 2 teams. JNV Sonitpur and DPS ONGC, you played well, but it was not your day. What a wonderful semi-final we have had. It was my pleasure to host this. More exciting episodes of Fit India Quiz 2023 coming your way. Please stay tuned. This is your host Naman Jain signing off. Stay fit, stay healthy, and Jai Hind.